MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
In the second spot.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. The average on the year for him is just shy of .310 entering action in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
Number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Right side. Moncada has it. And he's retired 1 away. In is Gerardo Parra.
Left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cabrera's there. 2 down. Here's Brian Dozier now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Anderson picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Todd Frazier. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. In now, Melky Cabrera. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And he does what he can there to avoid the tag, but they do indeed get him for the second out.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And this is swung on and missed by Soto as he falls behind now, down 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Lucas Duda. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Lucas Duda.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 away. Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
David Wright.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cabrera's there. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Shields steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Here's Juan Lagares. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And this is right by Soto to the backstop. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. So digging in now, Seth Lugo, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. In there, strike 1.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this one's out of reach into the home dugout.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Looking to leave him loaded. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Now batting, Avisail Garcia. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parra is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 0-1 delivery. Started that swing a bit too early.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, James Shields. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes.
Leading
0
off
for
for the
1
Mets.
for him here in this one.
The shortstop, Jose Reyes.
And Shields back to work now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Digging in to try it again. Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Count 0-2.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Too high. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
The second base.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope,
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Sharp ground ball to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready for another chance? Yohan Moncada. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Yohan Moncada.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Conforto is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Now in the
Shortstop,
box, Tim Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Another 0-2 coming. Fly ball out toward left center field. Parra is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Riding in once again, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike. Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Here in the fourth, first baseman, Lucas Duda.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Striding in, David Wright. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
David Wright.
First offering on its way. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. The pitch. Line toward the alley and left center. And Wright's going to have himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the stretch. Line towards center field. Tilson is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and that will end up a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Another 1-2 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia at the track, and it's gone. Here's Juan Lagares. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way out in front. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Seth Lugo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Cabrera's there. And the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Frazier.
He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row? They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Todd Frazier goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Melky Cabrera is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And they will get the force for the out. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball that just misses inside. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jose Reyes.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Left fielder number 8.
In is Gerardo Parra. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman number 2.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Tilson. And that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Tilson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Charlie Tilson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in for his second at-bat, James Shields comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Brett Lowry has grabbed the bat now and moved into the on-deck circle, so he'll hit in the place of the pitcher, Shields. And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Moncada swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet. I like how he's using the changeup tonight, using it to get ahead, also using it to put guys away. Very effective pitch for him.
The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings. Derek Hollander will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Derek Holland.
Digging in and looking for more, Lucas Duda comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Lucas Duda.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Number 5.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. David Wright is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Michael Conforto is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. From the stretch. Here's a high pop-up. Moncada is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready to take his hacks again. Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 0-1 pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses there. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion. For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Striding in once again, Tim Anderson. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now a throw over to first. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Now batting.
Here's Todd Frazier now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Duda is there for it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go.
And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Ready once again, Seth Lugo. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Lugo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher, leading off the inning. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Jose Reyes is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Jose Reyes is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Gerardo Parra is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout. And now there are 2 gone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cabrera on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another chance? Giovanni Soto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. The relay throw. No problem here, 1 away. So here is Avisail Garcia. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Charlie Tilson is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Cody Ashe will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25, Cody Ashe.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there. And it's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid. Tommy Kingley was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Lucas Duda.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this is foul tip straight into Soto's glove as he holds on to record the punch out.
Right.
First pitch of the at-bat. David Wright started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Into the box, Michael Conforto. 0-2 with a walk for him so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Soto's going to look this one right into the webbing, and the inning is over. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. Got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and he's swinging the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident in doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yoan Moncada becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Tim Anderson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out. So now just one man stands between he and his no-hitter. Here's the first pitch. Jose Abreu is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here's Melky Cabrera looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Line softly out toward left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Jose Abreu goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
Number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Lagares. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone.
Batting third.
Ready now, Brian Dozier. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second, and one gone now. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you. Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Lucas Duda now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Men on third with 2 down. swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So digging in now, Melky Cabrera, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Giovanni Soto. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Just a tick behind for a strike. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder.
Striding into the box, Avisail Garcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. So coming to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Wilmer Flores.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 6.
Digging in now, Michael Conforto. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Now in the box, Travis d'Arnaud will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. In now, Gerardo Parra. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. Digging in, Aaron Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Quintana into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
3-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. And he misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Shortstop, number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Reyes. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And this is right by Soto to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Tilson moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Charlie Tilson.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Jose Quintana stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. A base hit in his first trip. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Ready for another chance?
Number 7.
Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anderson.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's Juan Lagares. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The Mets, the center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
First offering on its way. Grounded to third. Right to Frazier. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Now at the plate, Lucas Duda. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Flying toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Dozier is on his way home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game. Riding in once again, Wilmer Flores. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out and a runner on second base. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. On the ground up the middle. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. A little roller toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Flores rounds third and is digging for the plate, but no. He puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one.
Third baseman.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Here's Melky Cabrera. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gerardo Parra set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Gerardo Parra.
First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and fouled straight back.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Soft liner towards first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping up now, Aaron Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Quintana into the windup. First pitch on the way. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Heading for second is Reyes. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Juan Lagares. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Lagares.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strikes. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hit.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Giovanni Soto.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. Really aggressive swings right now. Ball's out of the zone, up high. He's swinging through them, not going to put them in play. He's really got to bring that pitch down and get it into the strike zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Giovanni Soto goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Into the box now, Charlie Tilson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bat. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted in the air to center. Lagares is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Lucas Duda now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Ready for another shot now. Wilmer Flores. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Michael Conforto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Quintana. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jose Quintana.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Up next for the White Sox.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Darno has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On its way is pitch number 75. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Gerardo Parra. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Moncada gloves it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Parra over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Left fielder number 50.
Digging in to try it again, Melky Cabrera. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Lagares is under it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Reyes. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Jose Reyes.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Center fielder number 12.
Ready once again, Juan Lagares. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lifted into center field. Tilson on the move. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. Reyes rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian Dozier. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Jake Petrichka comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Petrichka.
First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And another foul ball. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Garcia has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Digging in once again, Lucas Duda. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Giovanni Soto.
Now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Conforto ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter.
So
right
striding
fielder,
forward now, Avisail Garcia.
Garcia.
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is going to be a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Parra going back on it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting. Center
Settling
fielder.
in now, Charlie Tilson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out. Boy, 18 strikeouts on the ball game, and the inning is over. Digging in, Wilmer Flores.
Leading
0
off
for
for the
3
Mets.
with an RBI in this
Third
one.
baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Boy, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball. Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So digging in now, Michael Conforto. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Ready now, Gerardo Parra. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. In now, Jake Petrichka. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Jake Petrichka.
Kobayashi is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's still looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Does he triple up on the curveball right here? 2 swings and misses on 2 curveballs. I don't know. I'd be tempted to come back with another one. Throw it till he hits it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yoan Moncada is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hara has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game.